How do you wrap it?
How do you peel a banana?
I usually go from the other side. But
How do you peel a banana?
You peel the banana from the bottom?
That's how the monkeys do it.
she asked,
But you're not.
We're not a monkey.
You're not a monkey.
No, but it's easier.
That's how the monkeys do it?
You guys-
Is your rationale for how you open a banana?
But who eats the bananas the most? The monkeys.
How do you know? I eat a lot of bananas.
How do you know the exact habits of the monkey?
What was that? What was that Sigourney Weaver movie? Something in the Mist?
Gorillas in the mist. It's Kindle in the mist. Roll the open. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
You're a tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
I'm gonna start crying and laughing so hard.
I did not do that.
Now, here's Jason.
Happy Friday! Hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, they stopped clapping quick today. Oh my God. Oh, it's Friday. I know. Do we got to liquor them up a little bit? Let's get them so. Okay, Aaron, wheel in the bev cart. Let's get the. We have a bev cart now. We do. Yeah. Okay, how many wants vodka? Okay. How about a beer? Anybody for a beer? No one. Oh, we have no beer drink. We have no beer drinkers. I love it. We have one in the back. One in the back for beer. Okay. One of the dudes. We want to make a promise to you on this Friday. We are 34% snake free on today's show. But we will tell you this. Yesterday we had a snake lady on the show. She has a real name. What is it? Emily, right? Emily was our friend. Emily's a real name. We just call her Snake Lady around here. And she brought in about 100, 200 snakes into the studio. And, we lost an audience member. She was eaten after the show, so she's fine. But today, so what happened was we kept the cameras rolling after the actual show ended. And I'm just going to tell you this. You're going to see this today. We're going to show this to you today. More snakes came out, and then I thought it would be funny because the snake lady also brought a collection of fine lizards, fine reptiles. So she put these reptiles on me, and then I walked into our newsroom. We have if you're we tape the show here at Fox 9 Studios in Minnesota. So I walk out and I proceeded to put about 6 lizards on one of our producers. And it went about as well as you would expect. So you'll see that today. So let's get started. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. That's right. Let's do the show. Audience, give it up for my buddy. It's my sidekick sister. It's Kendall, everybody. I got to tell you, I didn't tell you this yesterday. When I went to go see Indiana Jones at the movie theater, I'm at the little Coke machine, where you can make a variety of Cokes.
Yep.
And I'm sitting there and I'm getting my Coke, and this woman, I hear this woman go, "Hello?" And I go, "Oh, hello." And she goes, "I really enjoy your program." And I said, "Well, thank you very."
Nice.
She goes, "Thank you very much." And she goes, "It must be great doing it with your sister." And I went.
Wait, just that statement alone.
And I said, oh, and I broke her heart, and I didn't mean to, but I said, "Oh, sweetheart, I got to tell you," I said, "I just nicknamed her my sidekick sister." I go, "She's my Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
We're really not related." And she goes,
No.
"Oh, that's too bad." And I went, so I should have just kept the illusion alive for the lady, but oh well.
Sorry, lady.
She's like my sister.
We're not related.
We have a special guest in the audience. You hear me talk about our JVIPs. There's one in the flesh right there. We have fans, but she's a platinum fan right there. This is Sean from Plymouth, Minnesota, sitting in a lovely chair from Becker Furniture World. That's right. Now, Becky, you don't get to take that home, so don't get too excited, okay? I'm sorry, I know. We're working on that for season 9. Becky, how you doing?
Sean.
Sean. Oh, wait, why did I call her Becky?
I thought Becky was like a joke.
Oh, Becker Furniture, yeah.
It's like, who's Becky?
Well, this is going great so far. Becky,
card
Sean
says
feels
Sean.
real special.
The card says Sean.
Can I tell you? Let me tell you.
It's okay, Jason. I call her.
Oh, yeah. Do you get her name wrong, too? Yeah, it's fine, yeah. And this is how embarrassing this is. Leo, show this. It's in 72-point font. Sean. Plymouth.
And it's in the prompter. It's actually
Executive producer Jeff couldn't have written it any bigger.
No.
Yeah. Let me try this again. Hello, Sean. There you go. So let's take a look at what Sean gets. Besides the host not getting her name right, she's getting the VIP treatment today, and boy, that's going well. She is going to get a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture World, a $150 gift card to the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics, and by the end of the show, I'm going to call her various names. That's right, yes.
Sorry about that. So sorry.
Should we start the show, Sarah? Let's do this, yeah.
Okay,
Here we go.
Ken.
It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Let's do this. The hell is wrong with me today?
I don't know.
Oh, well, it's going to be one of those shows. Let's get started. Remakes are nothing new in the world of movies and TV and music, but there's one new song. Oh, really quick, stop the telephone. When I walked in this morning, this was the first thing that executive producer Jeff told me. He goes, "You have to hear how awful this is." Okay, so there's a new song that makes us ask the question, do we really need this? 34 years ago, Billy Joel released this memorable song.
Einstein, James Dean, Brooklyn's got a winning team. Davy Crockett, Peter Pan, Elvis Presley, Disneyland, Bardo, Budapest, Alabama cruise jet, Princess Grace, Peyton Place, trouble in the Suez. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Okay. Now, that is We Didn't Start the Fire focused on world issues between 1949 and 1989. It went to #1. It got nominated for Record of the Year at the Grammys. Now you're thinking, Jace, why are you telling me about all this? Well, the band Fall Out Boy decided...
I love them.
I love when the audience laughs before the punchline. Fall Out Boy decided, hey, let's update that song for today. But as you're about to hear, it doesn't have quite the same impact.
Harry Potter, Twilight, Michael Jackson dies, nuclear accident, Fukushima, Japan, Crimean Peninsula, Cambridge Analytica, Kim Jong-un, Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire.
Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man? It's not even a complete damn sentence. Michael Keaton, Batman, Linda Carter, Wonder Woman, Brooke Shields, Blue Lagoon, B. Arthur, Golden Girls. Patrick Duffy, Dallas, Michelle Lee, Mr. T, A-Team,
Keep it up.
Joshua Jackson, Dawson's Creek. What are you doing?
I don't know. I can't even defend it.
No.
I know.
Do you like them?
I love Fall Out Boy. I can't defend it though. That was
No.
no. And yeah, I love them. No.
Meryl Streep, Sophie's Choice.
She's gonna keep going unless you people stop laughing. So just stop laughing. It's like an addict right now.
I know.
Make it stop.
Johnny Depp, Edward Scissorhands. Anyway, okay, I'm done. Next, we're getting a new look at part 2 of Dune. Dune, the based on the book, and then became a movie.
The movie Dune, yes, Jason, thank you.
The original had Kyle MacLachlan from Twin Peaks. Yeah. It's a sequel to the first Dune that won 6 Oscars 2 years ago. So this is part 2. The trailer was just released. Let's look at it.
I will love you as long as I breathe.
This prophecy is how they enslave us!
It's not a prophecy. It's a story.
I don't care what you believe. I believe. I am Paul Muad'Dib Atreides, Duke of Arrakis.
He who can destroy a thing has the real control of it.
Well, I mean, it looks better than part 1. Nothing happened in part 1.
You didn't like it?
No, Kendall. It was
Don't
just a
Kendall
bunch of
me.
sand. It was just, that was it. Did you like part 1?
I did. It
Really?
won
Oh, good.
6. Didn't it win a ton of Oscars too? Not just nominated. It won.
Yeah,
Well,
but
the
I mean,
sound was
yeah, they
great.
won for sound. I mean,
Okay, I'm sorry. Have we won an Oscar anytime?
no, girl, we haven't even won an Emmy. We haven't even won a regional Emmy. We keep getting beaten by
TPG Iowa.
Public Access. Yeah.
That
Cheers.
church video was great.
Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, and Christopher Walken star in Dune Part 2. It will open in November. We have a lot more to come as we go to break. More audience selfies. And if you want to be part of our studio audience, go to eventbrite.com and search The Jason Show and only pick a day where you can actually show up. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Welcome back to the show. Sean from Plymouth is here today. Here's Sean. Kendall, what's her name?
Sean.
That's great. There we go.
Not Becky. She does have good hair, though.
She does have great hair. Becky with good hair. That's right. Yeah. We have a new episode of And Just Like That hit Max this week. Last night. Didn't love it. Let me just pause and say, I didn't love last night's episode, the new one. I know. Anyway, come on. I hope it gets better. Okay, so star Cynthia Nixon, Miranda was on Watch What Happens Live last night, and she answered questions about the 25th anniversary of the original Sex and the City, including getting cast as Miranda. That, friends, is our late night rewind.
When I first read the script, they asked me to read for Carrie, actually,
Okay.
which I think that was true of Kristen, too. And they were like, yeah, not so much. But then I thought, like, there's a bunch of women in there, because they also used to be those stories that Carrie would follow. Do you know what I mean? It was more than just the 4 of us. I was like, there's got to be a woman in there I can play. So then I came back and read for Miranda.
Was there a storyline in the early years that was cut out that you wish you would have stayed in?
There was, Miranda dated a really hot detective who she was very intimidated and thought that he was really out of her league, so she
messed it up.
Wildly drunk. So they didn't cut that plot, but they cut the sex scene where she's really, really drunk and then vomits all over him.
Wow. And that was where they drew the line. They were like, we're not going to show this.
I'm keeping my mouth shut on that one.
Why did you even bring...
Moving on. Vanderpump Rules, Madonna, and more. TMZ is helping me out with the hot dish today. Audience, give it up for Jacob from TMZ. Hi, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, Jason?
Good to see you. First up, Vanderpump Rules is filming again. I should say already. But the two that were at the center of the Scandival drama, they're not in front of the cameras yet. What's going on?
Yeah, so the new season of Vanderpump Rules just started filming on Wednesday, but the two key members that were out of the photos that we were seeing of the cast filming and whatnot, the two people that are out are Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss, and I'll explain why both of them are gone. So Raquel Leviss, it's not a surprise that she's not filming right now. She remains in a mental health facility, but her team is just starting to renegotiate her contract with Bravo. As far as the specifics for her contract, that I don't know. But the good news is it sounds like Bravo is definitely leaving the door wide open despite all this drama they've had with her. They clearly want her back on the show, and they're going to be filming up until September. So there's plenty of time for her to get back into the mix and film for this upcoming season. Tom Sandoval, on the other hand, is filming on another show. We just learned yesterday that he's going to be on Special Forces, which is a show on Fox where celebrities go under these like incredible obstacles and challenges that are really physically demanding. There was the season 1 last year, and it was a huge hit. But it's just interesting because I feel like Bravo is really leaning into all of this Scandival drama, and now they're saying, hey, Tom, why don't you go on another show? And there's a rumor that Ariana Madix is going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So maybe they want to kind of diversify their cast just to keep bringing in press.
Well, that one dude is on Stars on Mars. Yeah, Schwartz. That guy's on that Fox. Anyway, next, you guys are finding out more about Madonna's state right now after she got home from the hospital. How's she doing?
You know, she's definitely recovering still. She has a long way to go, it seems like. As we reported, she suffered this serious fever that was going on for a month. And then it turned out on Saturday, she began vomiting and felt really ill. Her assistant took her to the hospital where she was diagnosed with a serious bacterial infection. Like you mentioned, she's now back home, but is bedridden and can hardly get out of bed from what we're being told, and is continuing to vomit and is just really not feeling good. And what makes this all the more complicated is that she has an upcoming tour that's supposed to start in July, and it seems like that's not going to be happening, of course, if she's still feeling like this. But I think the most important thing is that she gets back on her feet. Yeah,
I said yesterday, I guessed 3 months. It's not going to be 3 months. If it could be just delayed, canceled altogether. It's sad. I'm a huge fan, and I had tickets. Finally, Vanna White is making some demands following the news that Pat Sajak is leaving Wheel of Fortune. What does she want?
She wants half of what Pat Sajak is making. So you got to keep in mind, it seems like everyone thinks so too. So what if I told you that Pat Sajak reportedly makes $15 million a year from Wheel of Fortune, and now Vanna White, for the past 18 years, has made $3 million. So I guess from her team's perspective, they're saying, hey, we need a hefty bump with Pat Sajak walking out of the door. So I guess give or take, it would be about $7.5 million, which again, sounds like a lot of money. But I guess if Pat Sajak was making 15, maybe it's only right that Vanna makes somewhere in the ballpark of that. And of course, it's devastating for the show to have Pat leaving. Yeah. I think no one wants Vanna to leave as well.
Take a little away from Seacrest. He'll be fine. Thank you. Thanks, Jacob.
Thanks.
Have a good weekend. More of these stories at TMZ.com. I'm not joking. Give Sony, take a little from Seacrest and give it to Vanna. Vanna is just as important to that show as the new hostess. She just is. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for a new segment we call Stupid People Throwing Things. Nearly 2 weeks ago, we showed you singer Baby Rexha getting hit in the head by a cell phone while she was on stage. Well, the insanity didn't stop there. This week, singer Kelsey Ballerini had to stop her concert in Boise, Idaho, after she was hit in the face with a bracelet a fan threw at her on stage. After a quick break, Ballerini came back to finish the show. On Instagram, she goes, "I'm fine. Let's just do a better job of keeping each other safe at these shows." And this is just weird. Pink, meanwhile, was performing in London when a fan threw a bag of ashes on stage during a song. And if that's not weird enough, hey everyone, those ashes were the remains of the fan's mom. Pink said she didn't know quite how to feel about the gesture and continued singing "Let's Get the Party Started" or whatever she was singing. I don't know. What is wrong? I know this is rhetorical, but what is wrong with people? What happened to just going to a concert, paying $100 for a t-shirt and watching the performer perform? You know what I mean?
I don't get it. Especially the ashes.
The ashes.
Like, Pink, God bless her, how she just is like, I don't really know how I feel about this, and just puts them back and just sings. Like what?
I gotta tell you, if, Leo, take 5, if Sean from Plymouth, if Sean from Plymouth, who's in the front row, if she threw a bag of ashes up here, like right now, Sean would be gone. I mean, you know what I mean?
Sean, do you have anything in there we should know about?
Anything, Sean? Nothing in that bag?
Okay. We like our eyes.
I know. Now Sean's like, darn, there goes that idea. Anyway. No, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, next up, you've heard me share the tip. Oh, I love the story. Okay. You heard me. I know. This is great. You guys heard me share that tip that I got from a bartender, and I know that it shocks you that I talk to bartenders, but I made the joke before Kendall could. Anyway, I was in Vegas. I was at the airport, and I'm talking to this bartender about why people should play the slots at the airport. He told me, because his bar was about this big and it's in front, about 8 feet away, a bank of slot machines. And he said he sees people win there all the time. Listen to this. One traveler did just that. This is actual video of the machine. Hit the jackpot at the airport in Vegas. He was flying home after his trip and sat down to play the Wheel of Fortune $1 slot in Terminal 1, and the guy ended up winning $1.3 million. Now, I know it's anecdotal, but with that bartender, he has a lot of tattoos. He's very nice. I can't think of his name, but anyway. But what he told me to do is, he goes, always save like a hundo or save a little bit of money and then do max bet forever, whatever you can do, you know, and do max bet, because he has seen people walk up with a $20 bill, hit max bet, which on those Wheel of Fortune machines, and the Wheel of Fortune machines are the ones he was talking about. One woman sat down, put a $20 bill in, hit max bet, had 4 spins. On the 4th spin, she won $12,000. So now look, not everyone's going to do that, but anecdotally, I did it right after I mentioned it the first time. I didn't win that much, but I did max bet. I put in $100 and I won $400. Yeah.
But what if you never win?
If you never win, then you're just unlucky. I don't know. I'm just saying. But he has seen a lot of people win, and he's right here. It's like, you know, it's like if Sean would win. That's how close he was. He says he sees people win all the time. There we go.
1.3 mil.
1.3 mil. We're gonna take a break. By the way, I told my mom that story, and she booked a flight to Vegas immediately. Yeah. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Coming up in just a little bit, she's one of my favorites and she's one of your favorites. Colleen Lindstrom is back with some real talk for real parents on what it's like being a parent in 2023. Are you comfortable? Okay. And a little bit later, the moment or moments you didn't see yesterday when snakes invaded our studio. That and more when we come back. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back. You love our next guest, well, for many reasons, but mainly for keeping it real when it comes to being a parent. Today, it's all about avoiding the myth of perfection that we see on social media. That's right. And why? Let's preach to the people in the back. Authenticity can set you free. Setting you free is my buddy. Give it up for Colleen Lindstrom, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back, my love.
Hey, how are you?
Colleen, would you like to say hello to Sean from Plymouth? Sean from Plymouth,
It's a
right
pleasure.
there. That's right. I forgot her name earlier, and it was a disaster. Anyway, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are the kids? They're doing
good.
well?
Yeah, I got in last night from a baseball trip. Shocking.
Yeah.
In Alabama, and I do want to report that the weather there feels almost exactly like an armpit. So
there's that.
Yeah, it's great.
There's that.
It's great.
Why in particular, I know, did you want to tackle what social media is feeding people?
So, honestly,
Parents in particular.
This is what sort of like prompted it in my life. It was the last week of school, and I don't want to sound like I don't love it. I love it. I love seeing everybody's first and last days. And I do that every year too. And I just didn't, we had a scattered last week of school. The kids were we didn't do all one day last day of school. Everybody had to come out for different reasons. I didn't put up a picture.
Yeah.
And I was riddled with guilt. I was like, oh my gosh, what kind of mother am I? I didn't do the first day, last day. And then I was like, whoa back. When we were young, there wasn't a social media.
No.
And you did those things for yourself.
Yes.
And I realized, I thought, you know what? I fell into the trap again. And it's hard. You know how this is, because in the business that you're in, the business I've been in, you have to have a social media presence. Mm-hmm. And there is such a pressure for all people to be perfect, to put out this sort of, I remember there were times somebody would be taking a picture in our house and I would be like, don't get the mess in. Turn around, get the part where it's not messy. 'Cause you don't want people to see.
Aim your camera at that end of our house.
You don't want people to see how you really live.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, and then I realized how silly that is. And I think what we have started to see is what I call them sort of the counter influencers. There's the people who present the perfect life, and they've got the filtered pictures, the Kim Kardashian.
And it's not real.
It's so not real.
It's not real.
And then the counter influencers who are also really popular, they're like, well, I'm going to show you how messy I am. And I don't really actually think that that's the answer either, which is why I'm just being encouraging here to be present in your moments and put the phone down. If you happen to snap a picture and it's a great picture, then you put it up. But
yes,
right? We don't need to watch concerts through our phones anymore.
Wait. The audience was clapping. This has been, because I'm not a parent, but this has been a thing of mine.
I know.
Say that again.
We don't need to watch concerts through our phones.
No.
And I mean that both for the people who are at the concerts and those of us who did not pay $50,000 to see Taylor Swift live.
Yeah.
Listen, do I love it as much as the next person? Of course. I love seeing the concert videos, yes. But when I'm at a concert and I see everybody holding their phones up, and they're not even, have you ever noticed this? They're not even taking video of the actual artist. They're taking video of the monitor.
Yes.
Of the artist. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I just thought, no, can we be done with this?
Because I think, taking it back to parenting, I think sometimes I would question what subconscious message are you sending to your kid? You know what I mean? What message are you sending to them, especially if you're on the phone all the time? Are you sending a message to them that the phone is more important?
Right.
The capturing the moment is more important than the moment itself.
Absolutely. So I have a personal rule. So as you know, we're a baseball family.
Yeah.
I will take pictures. I get one inning. That's it. Meaning, I will have my phone out. I'll do the one quick shot. Sometimes I bring my actual real camera, and I'll just do. It's one inning, and then we're done. Because I don't.
Is this one of the one inning photographs right here?
This is a typical Lindstrom family photograph at Disney World.
Is this at Disney?
That's at Disney.
Oh yeah, hello.
Yeah, we did one at each park. And yeah, we do one selfie, and then the rest of it, it's well, how many pictures do I need of us in line for, the Star Wars ride?
Yeah. You want to actually enjoy the Star Wars ride.
Exactly.
Well, let me take it a step further. Keeping with parenting, though, because I'm there a lot, it makes me sad when parents are on a ride with their kids, especially a dark ride, and they're filming the whole thing.
Oh, right?
And they're ruining, and the bright light shining, and they're ruining the ride not only for the other people there, but for their kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, and it's just like, put the phone down. Because I got to tell you, you're never going to look at that. Here's the harsh truth. You're never going to look at that video again.
You're not.
Because the quality is horrible. It's dark, right?
And it's not going to make you famous on YouTube. Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
No.
It's just not.
No, it's not. How? Okay, but with that, how do you, because your kids they like the socials.
Oh, yeah.
How do you balance that?
Do you know how I got inspired a little bit by this? Is my son, my oldest son, my 16-year-old, he just was like, he's like, I just wiped my entire Instagram. He just like shut it down. And I was like, what? He was, I'm on my phone too much. It was my parenting. It was not. No, he arrived at that by himself, and I thought, you know what? You're right. We got to be here together. We only have so much time on this precious earth.
Let me take your compliment back. It was your parenting.
Thank you.
That's why you're here, and that's why you talk about it.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna have. We're gonna have some fun with Colleen. Colleen has a lot of young people in her life. She's gonna quiz me on young people terms when we return. Back in a moment. Was that Disney picture? Welcome back. We're back with my buddy Colleen Lindstrom. I got to tell you, this goes with parenting because we have plenty of time for the game. This is my favorite Colleen. It's quick. My favorite Colleen Lindstrom parenting story. And Colleen and I ran into each other one time at Disney World. We were there at the same time, and she goes, well, we're actually getting ready to leave, but why don't we meet in the lobby? We were staying at the same hotel, again, ironically. So we meet in this big lobby, and there's a giant fountain in this lobby. And this is Colleen's parenting humor and skill at its best. And just like being real and not being overly fancy. Colleen and I are having a conversation, and it's one of those things where the kids interrupt the conversation between the grown-ups. And I don't know what kid it was, but I think it was Ollie. And your son comes up and he goes, Mom, can I have some coins to throw into the fountain? And Colleen, without missing a beat, she's still talking to me. She goes, yeah, but just don't throw your sister in the fountain. And goes right back to the conversation. Yeah, just don't throw your sister in the fountain. Yeah.
What would I have done? That would have been embarrassing.
I died laughing because your timing was like, yeah, here's a quarter, just don't throw her in the fountain. Great, yeah.
I'm glad you think it's funny because I think sometimes they're like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, they didn't find it quite as funny as I found it.
Talking again.
Well, it's become a tradition every time Colleen's on. When she's going to quiz me about current teenage slang because we're the same age. So, and you have 3 more today.
I do. I brought 3, and I don't remember which. Okay, what do we have first? Okay, crease.
Okay, I'm gonna just guess. Crease. That plant has a crease in it.
That's something you and I would say. Oh, there's a crease in that plant. No, that's not it. Have you ever seen when a teenager gets new shoes and they walk weird? Do you know why that is?
Why?
They don't want to get a crease in it. So like they're very concerned about the crease in their sneakers. Yeah, I know. Everybody's like, what? Right. They don't want to crease. So they're always talking. Yeah.
I have creases.
Well, don't show them.
Yeah, I would not. Yeah.
No, that doesn't look good.
Really?
Seriously, they don't even. I'm sure our parents thought we spent a lot of money on sneakers and tennies.
Yeah.
Did I
tennies?
sound so old?
Oh my God.
Oh, your tennies.
Yeah.
How much did you spend on those tennies? But these kids, the shoes that they are into, I think you guys are going to grow out of those in no time.
And
we're not spending that kind of money on shoes.
No.
Those things are disposable.
But listen to us. We are turning into everything that we made fun of back. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's my favorite thing. Anyway, yeah. So if you hear a kid talking about the crease and they're walking like Frankenstein.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. They don't want to crease their shoes.
Okay, let's see the next one. Leo, go ahead and put it up. Bet. Well, I mean, there's the obvious, I bet you.
Yeah, but these are teenagers. It's not obvious.
Okay. I bet. A bet.
No.
Like,
no.
I know. I know.
Here, I'll give you an example because this happens all the time at our house. I'll say to the kids like, hey, You guys want McDonald's for dinner tonight? And they'll go, bet.
As in Midler?
It means yes. It does not mean Bette Midler.
Okay.
No, that's what it would mean if we were saying it. No, it just means like yes, like enthusiastic yes, like I'm excited about that.
Bet.
Yeah, bet. Or if they really are excited, sometimes you'll get I bet. What?
I'd bet? Okay.
No, it's like all right, I bet.
I'd bet. Oh God,
Don't do it.
It sounds horrible coming out of my mouth.
You have an accent.
Okay, we have one more. What is this one?
NPC. NPC.
National Penguin Council.
Yes, actually.
Yeah. What is it? What is?
An NPC is a non-playable character. And when they see somebody in the world who's kind of doesn't really look like they fit, that would be an NPC. My poor husband gets called an NPC all the time at our house. Because
Matt is an NPC?
He's an NPC. They're like, oh, Dad's an NPC. Like, because he's more embarrassed. Well, okay. Hi, honey, I love you. He's slightly more embarrassing to them than compared to me.
So photographer Eric is sometimes
No,
Let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
Photographer Eric sometimes feels like an NPC.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
I'm using it in a sentence. Give it up for Colleen, everybody.
Thank you.
Follow her on Instagram at Colleen Lindstrom. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone. I love you. Welcome back. Yesterday on the show, I said this in the monologue, we got a little up close and personal with some rather large snakes, thanks to the Snake Discovery Center. Well, here's what sometimes happens. Our show's only an hour. We didn't have time to show you all of the reptiles that Emily brought, so we ended up getting to know them after the show. Look. Okay, we had some snakes left over. What did you just pull out?
I need a tool for this next snake, actually. So this is called a snake hook, and this is the handle, the hook part you use to scoop up underneath the snake to hold them a safe distance away from your hand.
Do you get that at Snake Mart, or where would one find a snake hook?
We sell them at our store.
Oh,
yep.
Perfect. Okay.
Easy. Yep. So
shameless plug for Emily. I love it. Okay.
You use these for snakes that are maybe not so friendly or venomous. So we're going to use this for
what category does this snake fall in before you?
Well, we're going to find out. Here he is. This could either be a harmless milk snake or a venomous coral snake. And there is a rhyme to tell them apart. The rhyme goes, red next to yellow kills a fellow. Red next to black, you're okay, Jack. So look at his colors. Red next to yellow.
I'm so scared I forgot what you just said, so I don't know. So what is that?
So red next to black, you're okay, Jack. This is just a milk snake.
Oh, okay.
Not dangerous. I'm not brave
enough.
enough.
Because row one was a little scared back there. Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
Just a harmless milk snake. His name is Milkshake, of course. Yeah, very smooth and soft if you want to pet him.
I'll pet Milkshake.
There we go. Very shiny snake, too. They're called the milk snake because a long time ago when they were first discovered, they were seen by farmers, and they would find this snake in their barns next to their cows' hooves. And the farmers thought, oh no, that snake must be crawling up the legs of my cows, and it's stealing their milk overnight while I sleep. So let's call it the milk snake, and they killed them. But, yeah.
The end. Emily's kids' books are in stores now.
Now we know snakes are not there to steal milk. They don't drink milk. They were eating the mice. They were free rodent control. So these are great to have around.
Okay, so they're nice. Okay.
Yes.
Let me just tell you really quick. Do we have to wrap, Jeff? Do I have to wrap? No, I have three. I need to show you what's happening behind the scenes. I like to pull back the curtain. Addie, will you come over here, please? This is our social media director, Addie. Addie thinks she's Britney Spears. That's right, yeah. That is, okay. Are you comfortable? Yeah. Okay, let's do one. No, do we have another snake? Oh my God, we have lizards.
Yes.
Now, what are these?
There we go. These are are called Cuban false chameleons. They were once believed to be true chameleons because they can move their eyes independently of one another, but they don't have fused toes, they don't have that long projectile tongue. These are just a species of a knoll.
Are they all in a relationship together? Because they all, I mean, is it like big love up in here, or what is it?
Yeah, these guys are kind of buddies with one another. There's 1 male and 3 females. The male's the lighter colored one.
Oh,
yes.
Well, that's a fun Saturday night. Yeah.
And what I love about these is they're kind of like Velcro. They just stick right to your shirt, kind of like this. Here, there's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And here's 4. You're doing great.
They have an odor. They have an odor.
That might be the moss. They were sitting in a bunch of moss. It might be that. Maybe.
They are just kind of chilling, aren't they?
Yeah. I honestly don't know how they survive in the wild because they're like this in the wild too. I think they rely on camouflage or something.
It's like they're at a swim-up bar or something. Yeah. Okay, we have one more thing. Do we have one more thing?
That was our last one.
It. Okay.
Do you want to hold the big snake again?
No,
though?
you know what we're gonna do? This is Sophie. This is Aaron Schwab. Aaron Schwab, our audience coordinator and fabulous singer. It's her daughter. And now Soph's been asking all morning long to hold a snake. Let's have Soph. Is it okay to have Soph hold a big snake?
Absolutely.
I mean, big finale. Addie, unfortunately, you're gonna have to give up the snake. We got other people. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Soph, quickly say verbally so the lawyers hear us. If you get bit, it's not our fault.
I consent to this.
And that is a binding contract. There we go. Find Snake Discovery on YouTube. Snake Discovery, go visit them, go support. Give it up, everybody, for Emily. Sophie looked like she won Plinko. You know what I mean? I consent. Okay, when we come back, I thought it would be real funny to take those lizards out into our newsroom, and the producer who we put those lizards on didn't find it quite that funny. You'll see that when we return. Back in a moment. Welcome back. So, like I said, right after we filmed that segment with the other snakes and lizards, I thought it would be fun to surprise some people here at the studio. So I walked out of our studio and into our newsroom. Look. Oh my God, if this attacks me. Okay. Hi, BB. Hi, BB. Here, Emily, let's put one on BB.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, actually, let's put all of them on BB.
We can do that. Okay.
Here we go.
So these are like little Velcro lizards. So there's a male.
Go ahead and put all of them. He's fine.
Here is one of the girls. Here is their daughter.
Oh God!
Okay, here's my favorite. There's my favorite part. That is my beloved Bjorn. I love him so much. He is a producer here, and BB. If you ever hear me refer to BB, that's BB. Oh.
You have a funny way of showing people you love them.
I know. That's my love language, putting lizards on people. That's right. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Once again, we want to say thank you to our lovely JVIP, our grand prize winner, for being here today. That's right. Cassidy Marie is sitting in our Becker Furniture. She also gets a $150 gift card from the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. That's going to do it for us. We will be back live on Wednesday. I want you to enjoy your 4th of July weekend with your family, but right now that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a good weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching. Come on, Kendall. Let's go learn some teen slang.
Okay. Crease.